Hi, welcome to Culture Shop. I want to talk this week about hiring. I know that's a big topic for anybody in business. How do we find great people? And what's the secret to making sure that we get great people into our organization and filter all the lousy ones out? And I think sometimes, there's no doubt that people are complex things, and this is a hard thing to do. But I think sometimes we make it slightly harder than we need to. We have a lot of tools and a lot of measurements, a lot of metrics, a lot of things that we can do, a lot of tools that we can use to get a handle on the sort of human beings that are sitting in front of us. And sometimes we can lean on those with good effect. And I'm not suggesting that they don't have their place in the hiring process. But I think we're missing a step altogether when we look at those. So I was in a coffee shop yesterday in Santon, and the guy behind the counter was just unbelievably good. I mean, one of those people who is just service-oriented. He's enjoying what he's doing. He's getting a joy out of it. He finds the customers funny. He finds their requests funny. They find him funny. Everybody's having a good time. And even though it's quite a sort of a busy coffee shop and people are queuing up, and there's a definite potential there for people to start getting irate. Nobody was here. Now, here's the interesting thing about this guy. I don't know. He's a young guy. He's probably studying something. I didn't ask. He's probably not planning on working in a coffee shop his entire life. But one thing that I would bet you he would like to do his entire life, if you asked him and if you actually got him to think about it, was provide service in whatever way that is, because he's really, really good at it, and it's so good at it that it must come naturally to him. This isn't something that he has to gee himself up for every day. He just likes it. That guy is the ideal employee right now in a junior position in a bank. He's the ideal ultimate leader of a customer service or operation. He's the kind of person that could be groomed into those sorts of roles simply because inherently he gets what's important. And I think sometimes we miss this. You wouldn't think, for example, if you're in recruitment at a bank, or in recruitment at a telco, or in recruitment at a cellular provider, or in recruitment at a hardware distribution company, that hiring somebody from a coffee shop would make any sense. You'd probably go looking for somebody who's got experience in your field and then hope to get the best of the bunch. But that's the problem, and that's where we go wrong. The reality is, as Rohan Foss of Rovosrail puts it, hiring people with hospitality in their soul, as he puts it, i.e. people who are just naturally driven to provide service, people who are just naturally excited at the notion of doing things for other people. Sounds strange, but believe me, there are people like it. You know them, I know them, my mum was one of those. When you find those sorts of people, you can train them to do the work. What you can't do is train people to care. Finding people who care in the first place, well, that's solid gold. And I think sometimes we should be on the lookout in slightly different places. We should make this slightly easier by broadening where we go searching. Next time you're in a coffee shop, if you're worried about customer service in your organization and you find people behind the counter who are really, really good at it, like this guy was, offer them a job. Have a great week.